Hello, fellow Force users. Thanks so much for tuning in to Press Pause. Aurora and I are so excited to talk about new Star Wars content coming out really soon. We don't have to wait for it. This is January. We're going to see the next season of The Bad Batch, okay? We just watched the trailer and wanted to review it for you guys. If you have not seen The Bad Batch, please go check it out. Now, Order 66, just so you know, has been initiated, okay? I can't promise that you're going to be protected by Aurora and her lightsaber unless you subscribe to the channel. So if you get a chance, please subscribe to the channel, like the video if you enjoy it, and yeah, check out our other videos here on the channel, okay? Speaking of Order 66, The Bad Batch Season 2 shows what happens to our friends, The Bad Batch, after Order 66. So let's dive into the trailer. It was super exciting to see. Yeah, we'll talk about it here in a second. Yeah, so The Bad Batch. If you haven't seen The Bad Batch on Disney Plus, like we said, please go check it out. This series showcases a group of clones that have unique abilities, okay? They were not like the other clones. They were essentially defects, even though they weren't really defects. They were experimented on in ways to kind of enhance certain abilities. And so this gives them unique abilities out there in the battlefield to make them a fighting force that is unrivaled by any other clone unit. So absolutely amazing to see this. If you think of it, it's kind of like a superhero or a X-Men mutant team joining the clones in Clone Wars. So kind of think of it that way. They have different heightened abilities to each different one, and that allows them to have really unique fighting styles and stuff. Is really cool to see, and also gives a really good amount of backlore to Star Wars and how they kind of experimented on the clones and stuff beyond just creating them for the war, which gives you a kind of a crazy sense of just how dark some of the things going on by the future Empire was when it came to making these clones. Now, setting the stage here, guys, last we saw Order 66 had been enacted and the team had just gotten back together after being split from Order 66, okay? Crosshair was on one side and the team was on the other side, and clearly they had to go up against each other. Luckily, nobody died. But the group will need to go on to fight for what's right. Obviously, but where will this adventure take them? We don't know. Crosshair was just saved by the team. Seems that he's completely turned around. He's back on their side. Who knows how that dynamic works? He's clearly going to need some therapy over everything that's been going on. And the team will need some group therapy, so hopefully they get something done to be a better team again. Now, let me tell you guys, obviously this takes them to new worlds and new planets, which we love to see. We see them fighting like these crab-like creatures and stuff on a different planet that we haven't seen before. So that's exciting. We always love to see new systems from the Star Wars galaxy. And so I think that's gonna be good to see some more content out there. The other thing, I'm not so much interested in the young girl that's participating. For whatever reason, her name is blanking on me right now, but not so much interested in her story. I do want to see more of the Bad Batch and what happens with them and how they go about their lives after this. Obviously, they're still going to be fighting for what's right, and that's great, but what goes on for them as far as beyond this? How are they going to go about creating their own life, even if they stop fighting, or if they continue to fight? What are they going to do? Where are they going to be? What are they going to go up against? Who are they going to go up against? And that's going to be very exciting. But I'll tell you guys, the most exciting thing, absolutely most exciting thing from this trailer was Gungi, okay? And if you haven't seen Gungi, if you don't know who Gungi is, you need to watch Clone Wars, the series, and on Disney Plus, and we actually get to see him there. Gungi is a Wookiee that is a Jedi. He is a young, adorable little Wookiee that is a Jedi, and finally we get to see a Jedi Wookiee on screen. Yeah, it's not the big screen, but we're excited to see one anyway. So it's absolutely amazing. Last we saw him in the Clone Wars series, he was making his own lightsaber. We got to see the trials that he went through to get his Kyber crystal and make his own lightsaber. He's an adorable character. He's a great character to add to this, and I think adding in a little bit of flair with a Jedi concept to the Bad Batch only makes it better. You're not shifting the focus away from the clones, from what people really want to see from this series, but you're adding in a little bit of a spark to a character that we don't get to see much of. So super excited about this. It's the most epic thing that we got to see in the trailer was Gungi lighting up that lightsaber. So let's see how he helps our friends. And yeah, hopefully we get to see how he survived Order 66, what ordeals he had to go through during that time period. But super excited to see Gungi on the screen. That's the most exciting thing that we got from this trailer. And again, like we said, we don't have to wait long. Coming out on Disney Plus in January. We will get to see Bad Batch Season 2 and see Gunji, that epic Wookiee, and his lightsaber going to battle to help our friends. So super excited, think it's gonna be great. Check out The Bad Batch if you haven't seen it, and when Season 2 comes out in January, I highly recommend watching it as well. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Again, please subscribe to the channel if you get a chance. Like the video as well. Comment, let us know if there's something you want to review on, you want to see. And yeah, we are official free travel agents, so reach out to us and we'll help you book your next set of magical memories. Thank you guys so much. Talk to you again on the next video.